Have you ever heard of a place where the veil between this world and the next is thin? Welcome, my friends, to the Waverly Hills Sanatorium, an enigmatic locale shrouded in tales untold and secrets unspoken. Nestled amidst the quiet heart of nature, it is a place that has borne witness to a diverse range of poignant human experiences. This sanatorium is a monument of times, steeped in a rich history that is both captivating and bone-chilling. Enveloped in an aura of mystery, it beholds stories etched into its walls, tales that transcend generations. They evoke an intense air of suspense and anticipation, making your heart pound in your chest. It's these tales that add an intriguing dimension to its character. They make the sanatorium not just a building, but the sun bids adieu, and dusk steps in. The sanatorium undergoes a transformation. The moon, in its spectral glory, begins to cast long, ominous shadows that paint the sanatorium in an eerie light. With nightfall, the place takes on a different persona, one that is sobering yet strangely fascinating. The silence of the night is broken by echoes of the past that breathe life into every corner, every room. These whispers of bygone eras resonate through the cold, empty corridors, each one a chilling reminder of the past. As you wander through this eerie edifice, you can almost hear the whispers grow louder, the echoes beckoning you. They tell tales of yesteryears, tales that make your skin crawl, yet pique your interest. The building seems to whisper chilling tales of yesteryears. Let's journey back to the early 20th century, to the Waverly Hills neighborhood in Louisville, Kentucky. Picture a society on the cusp of modernity, yet grappling with various challenges. This era, while characterized by significant growth and development, was also marked by a cloud of uncertainty and fear. The reason was none other than the lethal of tuberculosis, a malady that afflicted numerous individuals in this region, earning the grim nickname of the White Plague. In 1909, the effects of this deadly epidemic were at its peak, affecting both the rich and the poor without discrimination. It was Jefferson County, a bustling region of Louisville, where the disease marked its relentless presence. The streets were filled with fear, homes with despair, and hospitals with the afflicted. This disease was not just a health crisis. It impacted all aspects of life, from the economy to social structures. To mitigate this rampant health crisis and to provide the necessary care for the victims, the county authorities made a pivotal decision. They resolved to construct a special medical facility dedicated to the treatment of tuberculosis patients. This marked the inception of a new era in the fight against this lethal disease, the establishment of the Waverly Hills Sanatorium. In response to this devastating epidemic, the county decided to create a new hospital, the Waverly Hills Sanatorium. Initially, the sanatorium was a modest, two-story wooden structure designed to house between 40 and 50 tuberculosis patients. This humble facility, nestled amidst rolling hills and vast meadows, was a beacon of hope for those afflicted with the dreaded disease. The architecture, though simple, had an understated elegance. The design was practical, maximizing the potential for fresh air and sunlight to permeate through every room. The surrounding landscape was breathtaking, an idyllic rural setting that evoked tranquility and peace. The decision to situate the sanatorium in this rural location was not taken lightly. Founders believed in the therapeutic properties of nature, a concept that was gaining traction during that era. They held steadfast to the philosophy that the serene environment would significantly aid in the recovery process of the patients. The soothing sounds of the wind rustling through the leaves, the sight of lush greenery and the scent of earth were considered to be as crucial in the healing process as any medication. Fresh air, good nutrition, and rest were the only known treatments for tuberculosis at the time. These pillars of therapy were religiously followed within the confines of the sanatorium. The simplicity of these treatments, combined with the inherent beauty of the surroundings, seemed to provide a glimmer of hope in the otherwise bleak prognosis associated with tuberculosis. However, as the White Plague continued to spread, the sanatorium quickly became inadequate. Plagued by the relentless, merciless disease, the existing facilities struggled to cope with the increasing onslaught of patients. The building was regularly overwhelmed, unable to accommodate the ever-growing number of people affected by the illness. The sick were shuffled about, moved from bed to bed in a desperate attempt to free up space, but it was a losing battle. As conditions worsened, the need for a larger facility became increasingly evident. The decision to construct a new hospital was not taken lightly, but it was a necessity born out of the desperate circumstances. The planning and construction process spanned several years, with meticulous attention paid to every detail. Finally, in 1926, a beacon of hope emerged on the horizon. A new, larger hospital was constructed. This colossal, Gothic-style building stood as a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. It towered above the city, its 5 floors reaching towards the sky, a symbol of hope amidst despair. It was specifically designed to house more than 400 patients, a stark contrast to the inadequate sanatorium that came before it, and a significant step in the fight against the White Plague. With the arrival of the antibiotic streptomycin in the 40s, a remarkable transformation in the world of medicine began to unfold. This was a time of unprecedented discovery, a new dawn in the field of therapeutics. A potent weapon had been found against a formidable enemy. The death grip of tuberculosis, a disease that had ravaged humanity for centuries, began to loosen. This insidious infection, a silent killer that had taken countless lives, found its nemesis in the form of a small, unassuming molecule. The 40s, then, marked a watershed moment. Streptomycin, discovered by Albert Schatz, a graduate student at Rutgers University, turned the tide against tuberculosis. Its introduction to the medical world heralded the beginning of the end of an era of despair for patients and doctors alike. By the 60s, the sanatorium, a symbol of the old war against the disease, was longer necessary and was closed down. The once bustling health fortress became eerily quiet as its echoing halls were emptied of patients. The building, a monumental relic of a past fight, served various purposes over the ensuing years. It was a geriatric hospital for a time, providing care for elderly patients. It also saw a failed attempt to convert it into a correctional facility, a stark contrast to its original mission. Despite these changes, the edifice stands as a beacon of medical history, a testament to our capacity to combat and overcome disease. Although the fateful story of Waverly Hill Sanatorium did not conclude when its doors were permanently shuttered, the narrative has continued to evolve in rather mysterious and otherworldly ways. The once bustling corridors and patient rooms, now empty, have transformed into silent witnesses to a past marred by pain and suffering. This ominous building, with its decaying walls echoing silence, has become a magnet, an irresistible beacon for a unique group of individuals: paranormal enthusiasts and ghost hunters. These brave explorers of the unknown, armed with their advanced technology and unwavering determination, prowl in the sanatorium's dark corners, eager to uncover the stories that lie shrouded in its chilling atmosphere. Each creak of the floorboards, whisper of the wind, they believe, may be a desperate attempt at communication by the spirits still inhabiting this place. Some firmly believe that the souls of those who bore the brunt of unimaginable suffering, who drew their last breath within the confines of this daunting sanatorium, are still lingering. They are trapped, observers suggest, in a ceaseless cycle of despair. These spirits, it is speculated, are unable to find peace, forever chained to their tragic past. Yet, despite their alleged presence, they remain unseen by the living, confined to a world that acknowledges them only through tales of haunted encounters. In conclusion, the Waverly Hill Sanatorium, born out of a devastating tuberculosis outbreak, has led an existence steeped in numerous narratives. With each subsequent incarnation, this intriguing edifice has grown, transforming into an entity that endlessly fuels our fascinations. The richness of its historical tapestry is woven with countless strands of poignant human stories, each thread contributing to its complex mystery. Every corner of the sanatorium whispers tales of its past, echoing the silent cries of suffering and the resilient heartbeat of hope. Its dark corridors, once filled with despair, now resonate with stories of survival, acting as a grim reminder of our collective past. The shadows that cling its high ceilings and cold walls seep with eerie tales that challenge our understanding of the world, daring us to delve deeper into the labyrinth of our own consciousness. With its haunting reminders and enigmatic allure, the Waverly Hills Sanatorium stands as a testament to humanity's ability to endure, adapt, and grow. The stories that echo its walls are far from over. They continue to evolve, resonating with every visitor who dares to step inside. The stories endured by this historical monument serve as an invitation, a call to listen more attentively, remember more compassionately, and wonder more curiously. The Waverly Hills Sanatorium is a tale that continues to unfold, beckoning us to listen, to remember, and to wonder.